All right.
Do you know what is worthy of some build-up, though?
What?
Donovan Mitchell's introductory press conference.
I thought I already did the transition to Donovan Mitchell. No?
We started
What
do you want to hear him say?
Yeah, really. What do you want him to say?
What do you want from Donovan Mitchell today? I know what I want.
I don't really care what he says, honestly.
Doesn't matter.
The only thing, I guess you want to feel like he wants to be here.
Yeah.
We have a inferiority complex in Cleveland.
That's why we all wear shirts that say Cleveland on it all the time.
Like more than anywhere else.
Yeah.
And it's like people in this area have more pride in their home area than anywhere else I've ever been, and I love it. But we do, in the same vein, we have an inferiority complex, and we always think players want to go somewhere else. And so I guess if he says he really wants to be here, even though it may not necessarily be true, I'm not saying it's not.
Right.
But you feel good about that. When you feel like the player is happy to be here,
I've never seen a player at an introductory news conference say, I got to start by saying I do not want to be here.
This place is a dump.
Yeah, I need to go somewhere. I was thinking about Detroit.
The one nice thing, though, is
Detroit.
The one nice thing is where he is coming from, because he's like, I just came from Utah. You guys have a movie theater here. I'm excited.
We can listen to music?
I can listen to music. We're allowed to dance here? We're allowed to dance in this
Grubhub here?
Exactly.
I really wanted to go to Detroit.
Hey, man, listen.
I mean, he's coming from Utah, you guys.
I'm going to keep it real,
He has
bro.
been partying.
When you're rich and you can eat what you want and you can have all the girls you want and you can be just the guy and drive everything you want, I could spend money in Seattle, I could spend money in Cleveland, I could spend money in South Beach, and there's a thing called the off season where I could just not even live here. People be making way too much of it. Rich people don't have locations. They have destinations. I live here. I live in Miami, I got a house there. I live in Texas, I got one there. And I live in California.
Although for basketball, the worst weather is when they're playing anyway.
You playing every other day anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
It ain't like you got time off.
They're off in the summer, and Cleveland's a great place to live in the summer.
Listen, if I'm Donovan Mitchell, my press conference is going something along the lines of this. I'm proud to be here. This is a great young core group of guys. This organization has been legendary in the past few years. I see them building something, and I just want to be that missing piece that takes them over the top. I really enjoy the support that I got, the warm welcome from the fans. Everybody's seen me tweet out the picture of me in my Cavs jersey, so it's always been in my mind that I could play for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yeah. And I'm just here to do everything I can to help this organization bring a ring to the city.
Now,
that's a man who's spoken in press conferences.
No, I got to follow up because the Cleveland media is trash. They'll do this. Now, Donovan, I have a question for you. Obviously, Darius Garland is already here. Who do you think is the real leader in the locker room?
That's not fair. I don't think they're going to say that.
You'll wait till the first week.
He would say something. You would answer that with somewhere along the line of, this has been Darius Garland's team, and I'm not here to change whose team it is. I think both of us work well with each other. I'm just here to be that missing piece that's trying to take us over the top. It doesn't matter to me who's the leader of this team. I think all of us are leaders in ourselves, and as long as we keep each other and hold each other accountable, then that's all that really matters, because we need to bring the best out of each other each time we on that court.
Tyvis just won the press conference.
Tyvis Powell, public relations.
He won the press conference.
1-800.
There you go, Chris. We get the jersey right now.
Hey, Deshaun Watson, if you need a consultant,
stop listening to the people that are listening.
The nail that you hit was, I want to see enthusiasm for joining this young team.
Yes, absolutely.
And the other thing I would love to hear him say is, as a guy who's been in this league, it's been fun to watch what's gone on here post LeBron James in Cleveland. They're building something. Every time we came into Cleveland or they came to Utah, we knew that we were going to have to put our best foot forward in order to come out with the win. I want him to buy in to what's going on, to this process, the youth, the excitement, and the enthusiasm.
Lie to us.
If he say something like that, I'm going to be like, didn't I tell y'all?
Isn't the whole team speaking today, not just...
No, it's not media day. It's just media day's next week.
Oh, right, okay.
Introductory news conference.
The 26th.
Donovan
Yeah,
Mitchell,
basketball's right around the corner.
It's unbelievable how close it is.
Crazy.
I know.
Add this, you got Donovan Mitchell, add this. This is my tip, too. Just to win us over even a little bit more and just be like, I didn't know that you also had the most beautiful women in the world here. I just got here and just coming from the airport. Holy cats.
And always
smoke show here.
Add in the things that we eat. So you just say corned beef, then you say Mitchell's ice cream, and then you throw in something
Melt, maybe?
Yeah, melt or pierogies, and then guess what?
Good.
Yep, you're good.
Man.
And polka music's not that bad. Yeah.
Or maybe say Michigan sucks.
There it is.
Yeah,
That's
no,
another
that team up north sucks.
The team up north, yeah.
If he does that, he gets extra credit points.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm kind of with you on this.
Yeah.
I'm focused less on what he says today than how he fits in with this team early on. I want to see him in a leadership role. And your fake question is going to be a question
that's the real question.
that pops up once they start playing.
Yeah, that's the
okay,
real
so
question.
whose team is this? Because that's the media
Right.
loves that. Whose team is
Who's
this?
taking the last
well,
shot?
it's Cleveland's team.
Yeah, but we don't need to.
And
That's not a Cleveland thing.
No, it's not a Cleveland
yeah.
thing, but at some point it becomes a media thing. Okay, they've got a lot of young burgeoning stars here. Who's the leader? Who's the sun and who are the planets?
The catalyst.
And we'll be watching that. We'll be watching that.
Because on the court, everyone believes that in 3-4 years, Evan Mobley will be the best player in the team. But you got a young ball handler point guard who is ball dominant here, who just blew up and he's a sensation, and Darius Garland is an all-star. But now you got a guy who's a top 15 player who has won a lot of games, been to the Western Conference
But
Finals.
maybe I'm kidding myself, G, but I feel like these guys, it's a very unselfish team.
It is.
And I think Darius realizes when they went to those playing games, he was like, I needed somebody else that could score.
Sure.
And this guy can score.
Well,
and I think, and Donovan Mitchell's saying, yeah, I've gone to the playoffs a lot, but we haven't won squat. I need better guys around me.
Yeah.
And now he's got it. So I think the guys will have a good attitude. They're young. They seem to be all unselfish players. I'm not worried about that at all.
I mean,
There'll be some growing pains in the beginning of the year,
I
sure.
think the chemistry experiment that I'm going to be most fascinated to watch is he's been ball dominant because he's had to.
Yeah.
So we don't know what he's going to
Both
look
of them,
like.
really.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we don't know what he's going to look like in an offense where he has options.
Right.
So I think,
And take some time.
Did the teeth to the gear mesh? Do they come together and move the machine forward? Or do they not fit perfectly together at first?
I think it will, but I don't think we can expect it to be perfect in game one. And it doesn't need to be.
I'm going to at least 10 Cavs.
Oh, I'm going to.
It's going to be fun this
It's
year.
my season.
And if Isaac Okoro is not in the corner practicing threes right now, just the corner's free, if you are not in the corner right now, get back in the corner right now.
In all
practice
seriousness, he
Talk that
definitely.
Threes and defense. That's all
One
he
job,
needs to
Isaac
do.
Okoro, in the corner. I don't want to see you until opening day.
All right, let's talk some Guardians here for a little bit, too.